The views expressed in the following are purely those of Richard Lawrence. It contains expletive and insults that may be offensive, abusive, or downright mean to some individual, entities, groups, or organizations. You should not listen if you are easily insulted, overly sensitive, lack a sense of humor, or just have a stick up your. If you go on and you are offended by this video or audio, we really don't give a. But as this is a frequently occurring situation, we have set up an email address to which you can submit all of your complaints. The email address is please at fooff.com. That's please at fooff.com. As this is only meant for intelligent, honest, open-minded persons, viewers and listener discretion is strongly advised. Enjoy! Hello world, I'm Richard, and today I'm going to be speaking on a very controversial topic. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video and definitely share the video. And even if it's negative comments, still leave your comments. Okay. For a while now, I've heard females and feminist groups complain about inequality among the two genders. That's right, I only recognize two genders. So all other genders, including fluid, which apparently shift from one gender to another. I really don't recognize you. So yeah, that's something else. They complain about inequality in work, sports, and the army. While I agree with the statement equal work for equal pay, one must understand the implication of such a system. It's not equal time at work, it's equal work done. For example, the other day I was watching Weekend Smile. The event arose and the male presenter helped to move the furniture while the female presenter stood looking pretty. In case you're not getting what I'm saying, there are many things outside of the official duties that a male will do that a female won't, like lifting. But don't get me wrong, there are many instances where women should be paid equally or even more than a male counterpart, like telesales or just sales. Everyone prefers to buy from women. In fact, men will buy from a person because they are women. And we never hear women complaining about that. Also, women nurses need to be paid more than their male counterparts to deter them from becoming nurses. Right? I mean, who wants a male nurse? Which brings me to my next subtopic, sports. I'm sorry, ladies, but unless it's netball, tennis, or athletics, no one really wants to see you play sports. For example, there are two types of people who would want to watch females play football, other than family, friends, sponsors, and contest winners. Persons who love football so much that they watch women play it, and persons who love watching women so much they watch them play football. And I really don't know which one of those are more creepy. Now, if no one wants to watch there'll be no one to pay for it. kind of like the opposite of porn, where everyone wants to watch and still no one wants to pay for it. So, you want more money, where will it come from? Only women play netball, and women don't envy you. In fact, the total amount we set aside for men to play netball is zero. So when I hear women talk about um, playing on turf, can't you take the hint? Leave football to men. And on another matter, equality in sport. Let's remove the gender. Can you imagine the 100 meters finals? Most likely it would be all male because the slowest male in the final is usually faster than the winner of the female finals. So some would say that's not fair because men are bigger, stronger, and faster. Some women came under some women who naturally had more of the male hormone testosterone came under scrutiny. Why? Because being the hormone is thought to be responsible for males being bigger, faster, and stronger than female. It is also what makes us egotistic, violent, promiscuous, and forcefully dominant. Ironically, these are some of the characteristics that women claim to hate and those needed to step inside a boxing ring. But if these characteristics are so detestable, why do women actively try so hard to become them? It's like a child saying, criminals are so bad. They rob people, cut people, trick people, and even kill people. They are the worst. They are simply the worst. Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be a criminal. I don't understand it, really. As for the army, I think it's a missed opportunity. In today's world, the ratio of men to women is 49 to 51. So um there is a significantly greater amount of women. If they want to join the army, to go to war, to die, I say let them. Put them to the front, back, and sides. Many may think I hate women, but I don't. I love women. My opinion is only logical. I wouldn't say because there are more female that they are more expendable. Why would I say that? We live in a world where women say they are disadvantaged. But are they? The world has so much to protect them. They are protected from sexual assault, unwanted sexual advances, and poverty after a divorce. Men, on the other hand, have no such protection. In fact, many times, as a man, you are told that you should be able to do something because you are a man. For example, someone will tell you that will say to you, jump off this 50-story building and land on your head. And you're like, I can't do that. And they're like, why not? You should be able to do that. You're a man. Women need to understand that we are a human too. And we have fears, right? So, jumping up on the chair, how does that play in with being feminist? You jump up on the chair and shout, a mouse, a mouse. Right? What you need to understand, we are scared of the mouse too. Or waking us up in the middle of the night to tell us that you see a mouse or a lizard or something. Here's the thing, right? We ain't got no beef with this lizard or this mouse. Why should we get up and go and deal with it? As a feminist, And as a female who can do anything that a male can do, get your ass up and go deal with it. Hashtag don't wake me up. Hashtag feminism. And then some might argue that that's not how feminism works. But shouldn't it be? If you're going to say that you can do whatever a male can do and do it equally, which, okay, I'll give you that, then why is it that you guys keep asking males to do stuff that we don't want to do? Explain that to me. We ain't want to do it. It's your thing, your shit. You want it done. Why go and do it? For example, if a man gets abused by a woman and he calls the cops, he's likely to be charged. In fact, the female, if a female reports certain crimes against men, it will be up to him to disprove it. In fact, I think it was last year or the year before, or not longer than that, two boys in Mobay were accused of rape. Their faces were plastered all over the television, and the people were outraged, right? And these boys, young men, they proclaimed their innocence. And then the rape kit came back, right? And the test was done, DNA test was done on the rape kit, and it turned out neither the boys were telling the truth. These boys were freed by the courts, but not by the community. The community continued to persecute them, even though in a court of law they were proven to be innocent. Right? That's what men go through. Not sure if that's what we have to go through, but that's what we do go through. Also, a man loses half his stuff if he divorces a woman. Plus, he has to support her from the half he has left. He is oftentimes the victim of fraudulent paternity, and when that happens, there will be no redress. With men living on eggshells, as we know, as he knows his every action and words could be used against him in or out of a court of law, which gender is really the greater of the two? I have said it over and over. Men and women are equal, but different. And equality and equally important. What women are fighting so hard for right now is equivalence, or really inequality, because they want all the perks of a man, the few perks that we actually get, but with none of the disadvantages, and also to keep their benefits of being a female. Wonderful. Why do we even need men? I really don't know. And because of this, the world is crying for a crisis. Where are all the men? Well, they're in timeout. And I don't just mean prison, because women insist on taking over male roles. The males don't know what to do. They stand back and just let whatever want to happen happen. Meanwhile, the roles of female is totally abandoned. We see we see women having kids later, if if they even do, putting themselves at great risk. And even if they have kids, the kids will most likely be raised by the nanny and the television. So no longer are our children getting the nurturing that only a mother can provide. Girls grow up thinking it's okay to hit men. Boys learn to womanize. The world is upside down and going downhill fast. All because one group believes they are not treated fairly. I must warn, everyone, though. If we continue on this path, we are where a man can defend himself against a woman, a female attacker, and must work harder for the same pay, we will soon see the role reversed when men are the ones fighting for equality. But I am sure someone will tell him to stop complaining. After all, you're a man. I'm Richard Lawrence, and those were my opinions.